Hey, what's up guys? Top male coach Scotty here. I am in Ogden, Utah. Check out these beautiful views of the mountains behind us. I'm from Idaho, so t-shirt weather for us. It's about 38 degrees here. So much different than it was on the Success Club trip, which was a cruise to Haiti in the Bahamas. We just got back. You're gonna see over here a lot of video clips and some of the fun, exciting things. Meeting up with members of our team, of the people we've mentored, people who've mentored us, and spending some quality time together. But I'm gonna tell you guys a little story. It was back in 2011, early in the spring, about this time, that I hopped on Facebook. It was around 9:30 on my break time at my work. And, I work 12-hour days in a steel factory running a service department and a shipping department. And I remember when I logged on Facebook, I was so irritated. I was so pissed off. And the reason is because I saw all of these people who were doing the same workouts I was. They were doing P90X, they were doing Insanity, they were doing Turbo Fire, and they were on a cruise ship with Tony Horton and Sean T and doing these live workouts and having the time of their lives and being celebrated. And I was miserable, I was scared, and I was working so hard on those 12-hour days. And it was right after the birth of my third daughter, Alina. We're working 12-hour days, I'm paycheck to paycheck, and I just barely signed up as a coach. I'm maybe 2 or 3 weeks in, and I was just so upset and irritated that they were on a cruise ship being celebrated, having fun, and I was stressed out in my cubicle. So here's the thing. That day I called my coach, Lindsay, and I said, hey, I'm like, okay, how do you guys earn that trip? How do you go on that trip? Because I deserve that. I'm a hardworking person and I'm gonna take my wife on one of those trips. How does that happen? And she said, hey, Scotty, all you gotta do is you gotta help 3 people get into what's called the Challenge Pack, which is a fitness program and Shakeology, or the performance line. You get 3 people every single month onto one of those challenge packs and you will be on that trip. So I said, done, I'm gonna do it. Easy peasy, like it's a decision made. So I made that decision, and what I did is I printed out a picture. I found out the next year they were going to the Bahamas, Atlantis. And so I printed out a picture, I saved a picture, I put it on my desktop screen. I had 2 screens in my office cubicle, and both screens was that Atlantis. I can remember it vividly. I had like the bubble screensaver as well. So it is Atlantis and the bubbles going up, and I saw it 12 hours a day, every day. And I saw it on Saturdays for 5 hours when I worked my 5 to 6 hour shift on Saturdays. And so I saw it every day. I knew that that's what I wanted. That was the goal. I wanted to take my wife there. I wanted to earn that trip. And so I did whatever it took. And I was able to take my wife there the following year. So this Success Club trip was super powerful to me, because I remember waking up on the last day as we arrived in the Bahamas, walking across the deck to the Windjammer to eat breakfast with my 4 kids and seeing the Atlantis hotel in the horizon. And it just brought me back to that memory that I had of seeing that on my desktop every single day as a screensaver. And so guys, I want you guys to know, because I made that decision that day, I'm in the healthiest and fittest I've ever been, and I'm almost 38 years old this year. I'm healthy, I'm fit. My kids did a workout with me in the gym this morning in this hotel. They're learning healthy habits. I'm maintaining a healthy lifestyle because I need to be an example to other people. And guys, because of that decision, we've been on 8 of those Success Club annual reward trips. And we'll go on the 9th one next year to the Punta Cana, Dominican Republic Hard Rock Cafe. I want you to be there, make the decision. But we've also been able to go to Italy on a top 10 trip for leading a top 10 team. Every year since 2012, we've also been able to go to a leadership retreat. They're usually in Dana Point, California, or Las Vegas. And we've been on so many reward trips because of the work we're putting in. So my invitation to you is, you're probably like me. I was stubborn. It took me 8 months to join as a coach. I loved health and fitness. I was thinking about becoming a personal trainer, but I was like, I'm not going to sign up for that online health and fitness coach thing. I don't want to be salesy. I don't want to irritate and annoy people. But I realized through my coach's example that I could be an example, and I could teach other people how to do that without having to be salesy, and I could help people get results. Guys, we're crushing it. Our team is blowing it out of the water this year. We're building a top team. We have one of our people, Chris Pandolfo in the UK, in the top 3 for weight loss challenge in the past year with the Beachbody Challenge. He's lost 175 pounds. He's in the running for $100,000 winning in Indianapolis. We're having the time of our lives. And my question to you is, it's time to get off the sidelines and get in the game and start playing. And I can't do it for you. No coach out there can do it for you. It's going to be you making a decision. What are you going to do for your family? Once you do that, I want you to follow the example of what I did right there. Print it out, put it in front, like on your screensaver, whatever it is. And I'm gonna have a piece of advice. I want you to print it out, the Success Club trip, Dominican Republic, and I want you to print it out, put it on your fridge. I want you to tell your wife and your kids, or I want you to tell your husband and your kids, I'm gonna earn this trip by helping 3 people every single month. And I'm gonna take you guys to the Dominican Republic, and we're gonna celebrate the success of our business and this team. And I want you to look at that every day and tell your spouse, tell your kids you're going to earn that trip. And here's what I'm gonna tell you, like anything worth having is gonna be hard. And like I remember one time someone teaching me like, hey, when it gets hard, I want you to go in and tell your husband or your wife and your kids and say, hey, you know what? Tear that picture off the fridge and say, hey, yeah, you know what? I don't have what it takes. We're never gonna go on a trip like that. And what I'm gonna tell you is it's gonna take way more courage to do that to your family, to your spouse, to your kids than it will ever take. Way more courage to do that than it will ever take to build this business. So I want you to remember that. Print out what it is you wanna accomplish, go after it. And guys, you're gonna be healthy, you're gonna be fit, you're gonna help other people do that, and you're gonna be rewarded for it. And I don't think there's anything more cool than that. So I want you guys to go after your goals and dreams this year. I'm here to be your guide and your mentor, but you are gonna be the superstar. You're gonna be the hero in somebody's life. And I think it's time that you start living up to your potential. We are Dynasty Strong, empowering others to continually develop into their fullest potential. We're ending the trend of obesity and recreating the most sustainable and reliable source of income from the home. Guys, I'm looking forward to getting an email or a message from you guys, and let's get started. See ya.